These COVID tests are getting so fast, in the blink of an eye, you'll know. Am I sick or not? Biotechnology is moving so fast, it's so incredible. This company, Xphyto, announced European approval for a 25-minute COVID test. That's correct. This company called Xphyto, they are a therapeutics company. This is the headline. Xphyto announces European approval for a 25-minute COVID-19 PCR test. The tickers on the exchanges, on the Canadian exchange, XPHY, on the FSC exchange, 4XT, and on the OTC exchange, XPHYF. So here's the article. We're going to jump right into it because these guys are doing something fascinating in biotech. Also, stay till the end of the video because I'm going to do a technical analysis on the actual chart and show you where I think this stock's going to go based off of what they have in the pipeline and this news. So Xphyto announces European approval for a 25-minute COVID-19 PCR test. So a PCR test is a diagnostic test that determines if you have the virus or not. That's what these guys are doing, and they're doing it rapidly. So who is Xphyto? They're a leading bioscience company with a global team and strategic collaborations. Xphyto is striving to make a real impact on medical innovation, and they're doing that with this headline. Xphyto brings together cutting-edge companies and top researchers from around the world to innovate, accelerate, and commercialize disruptive technology from drug delivery formulations to diagnostics. So looking at our website here for Xphyto, we can scroll around, gather some intel because we don't want to just buy into a company because of rumors we heard from someone else or just from one article. We want to do our own research, do a little deep dive, and see what intel we could gather to see if it makes sense for an investment or if we could just learn about the company. So they're saying that they're affordable, their production capabilities and strategic partnerships have allowed us to create test products that are affordable. Our diagnostic kits can provide accurate and timely results designed to be deployed in community locations such as international airports, green flag, and local businesses, both areas that are very much in need of testing. Our diagnostic kit can deliver results in under 25 minutes, and our screening test can provide results in under 15 minutes. So the reason why this is a disruptive technology is because not only it can be done in under 25 minutes, it also can be done with less equipment, less training, and less laboratory requirements than its competitors. All green flags there. Now, there are some challenges with the company, and they are transparent about this, and they have a very interesting solution, which is another reason why I like what I read when reading about this company. The challenge now for Xphyto is to secure distribution and sales agreements in a timely manner. They made the product, but now you need the sales teams, you need the production team to get this out there, make people aware of this. The challenge, the company says it has assembled a highly experienced commercial team, which appears to be making headway as outlined in the March 18th press release that stated, Xphyto is currently in discussions with various potential distribution and wholesale partners, as well as potential licensees. The sales launch in Europe is targeted for April 2021. Right now. Now, this is where it gets pretty interesting. The possibility exists for Xphyto to potentially collaborate or partner with household name companies in the coming months. That's where news articles can pop up of partnerships. Imagine if they start doing this testing at airports or a specific chain of businesses. These articles that can possibly come out if they make these partnerships can really make some impact in a positive way. But it has to happen. The possibility exists for Xphyto to potentially collaborate or partner with household companies in the coming months, especially considering that this technology may have game-changing potential at transportation hubs, border crossings, care facilities, schools, pharmacies, and hospitality settings. Now, there is actually an interesting area that makes the most sense for who they're going to partner up with. The Frankfurt and Munich international airports appear to make the most sense, as does... How do I say this, Siri? Yeah, the largest airline in Germany and the second largest in Europe. COVID ID Lab is made in Germany, so the German airports and airline would be a natural fit, but any major airport or airline from Heathrow and Montreal to Air France, KLM, and EasyJet could be a potential target. So they're looking possibly in a local area. These airlines and places make the most sense is what they're saying. The potential's there. Now, you may be wondering, okay, well, the vaccine is out. People are getting vaccinated left and right. Why do we still need testing? So here's an interview I found with the CEO, which answers that beautifully.
It's going to be inconsistent, certainly across jurisdictions, for various logistical and economic reasons. So you can expect certainly testing at any sort of border control, international travel, and then even simply monitoring the efficacy of the vaccine. You're looking at significant testing for several years. And then also it appears, although there isn't a lot of data, but it does appear that transmission rates are extremely high, even within vaccinated individuals. So this does look like testing will be with us for many, many years.
So even with vaccine rollout, the CEO is saying that testing can be with us for many more years, helping their business if that's the case. Okay, now I'm going to take a look at the chart for XFIDO, do an analysis of where I think the stock's going to go. We're going to look at a bullish and a bearish scenario. We always want to be prepared if this stock starts pulling back or if the stock starts breaking out, if there should be entry opportunities. So let's take a look here. So it's currently trading at $2.13. I'm looking at the ticker XPHYF on the OTC exchange. Currently trading at $2.13. Volume today sitting at 50,000, average volume 48,000. So it's right around average volume. Market cap of 100 million. So decent sized company. They're waving around here. It looks like they went public on the OTC about a year ago. So let's do an analysis here. I actually saw something in the chart that I really liked, that this stock is actually waving in this zone, but it's not falling below this support line, which is right at $2. Let me inch this up a little bit right there. So $2 flat appears to be a strong bottom for the stock, and it actually has nice runs. When it runs up, 23% run, big moves. Over here, nice run up, 30% run. And just here, if you would have bought at $2 to $2.13, 10% move. So it's waving, and right now it's at the bottom of that wave. So this could potentially be a decent entry area. So on the bullish side, I could see if this breaks out of this resistance area, which is right here. And the reason why I put that resistance line there is because we have a bunch of peaks here, and we have some peaks here. We have a peak here and a little bit over here, but mostly in this area. So that's where my resistance is. And I drew my support down here because of here, this touched here, and then it almost touched here. So just a quick rough sketch of where support and resistance is. And right now it's channeling in this area, just like it did over here. And then eventually when it broke out of this 219 area, it ran up to almost 250. So that is a very nice breakout, and it could potentially happen again, but of course there's always a bearish scenario. So on the bullish side though, if it does break out, 240 would be likely to test, but if it's strong partnership news, we could get a breakout even higher, maybe to 280 range. That would be a bullish scenario, but this would be a nice short-term target if they get some promising news, or if we get buyers coming in because more people are learning about XFIDO through them marketing their company and the news articles coming out. On the bearish side, if this stock curls here and can't break through that 219 range, we're to come back down to $2. Again, I would be comfortable entering there, but I would quickly get out if we break below, because that is now a bearish sign, and we could fall all the way down to 180 would be the next level of support because of this peak here. There's not a lot of data on the chart, but volume is picking up. So we're getting more information, as you can see down here. More people are buying, more people are getting involved and interested in this company, and it's going to continue to grow as they use this rapid testing and make these possible partnerships. So that is the bullish and bearish scenario on XFIDO. Check this stock out. It looks very interesting. I like talking about these smaller companies, getting the word out there, doing a little deep dive. You can also click the link. There's a link in the description. As always, you can learn about the company, do your full deep dive beyond what I'm showing you in this video. This is a sponsored video. There's a disclaimer on the screen. I am not a financial advisor. I just like talking about these smaller companies and getting the word out there, doing my due diligence. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. And don't forget, by hitting that button, you're learning about all types of different companies. It's also going to get you a little bit closer to retiring young.